Patty Rowe, Eb Ready. That's just 3 of y'all. It's way more of you. Some of y'all really don't give a fuck. Like Voodoo Bay, I Speak, Cuban Delight. Y'all don't give a fuck who you hurt. You don't give a fuck how much of your soul you got to sell. But see, I can see that flicker. And Patrick and Petty and Eb. Y'all want out so bad, but you don't know how. You don't know how. You've gone too fucking far. You have gone too fucking far. No cries on in the house. What up, baby? You've gone too fucking far. And you know it. And there's no fucking way out but truth. And you can't tell it. Because y'all know exactly how deep this shit really runs. I mean, I do. Remember, I stepped away from the entertainment business. For that matter. For that reason. After I had my daughter, my life's purpose was really set in stone for me. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I was a radio host, a club promoter, full-time background actress. What else was I doing? My photography and promoting other, like, community work. Like, I was doing a lot. I got pregnant with my daughter. First thing I quit was the radio show. I had 2 radio shows. That was the first thing I quit. One, I was already tired of being told what I could and couldn't say. Y'all asked me to come do this show. Y'all sought me out. So, why fuck can't I say what the fuck I want to say? It's my show. Y'all didn't have no stipulations when I started. Got too hot in the kitchen for y'all, huh? Because I wanted to talk about real shit. I wanted to talk about fucking abortions and rape and pedophilia and homelessness and disabled veterans and foster kids. I wanted to talk about that type of shit. They didn't want to hear that. So they were always policing me about what I said on my radio show today. Be careful with this and be careful with that and be careful with this. Then I had my family wanting to sue me for defamation of character because I'm talking about the rapist, calling him out by name on my radio show. I don't think you should talk about what happened in our house. I don't think you should talk about family business on the radio. Got tired of this shit. So when I was pregnant, I fucking quit the radio. Done with that. Of course, I quit club promoting because who's gonna be in the club pregnant? Not me. And then I quit acting. And I was like, you know what? I'll go back to it in like 2 years. I'll give my daughter 2 years. I'll go back into it in 2 years. No. Obviously, I had a different calling. A revolutionary was what I was being called to be. And I went with that. And it felt right. And I remember when I first started actually boots on the ground protesting, you know, because before I was doing coat drives and food drives and community activities and family photos and you know, get-togethers and cookouts and stuff like that to bring people together. But after George Floyd, I was like, fuck this shit. No more kumbaya. I'm finna get out here boots on the ground. I'm finna tell these motherfuckers how I really feel. Started going with my cameras because, you know, I know I don't know a lot about technology, but I'm a great photographer. I love photography. So I went out, to film these protests as I was attending these protests, fighting for the lives of black men specifically. Because I don't know how anybody could watch the George Floyd murder in 4K and not feel some type of way, but especially a black mother. Y'all remember when that man called on his mama? Huh? Do you remember that? Do you remember that man dying in the middle, being murdered in the middle of the fucking street, calling for his mother, who was already passed? That man wanted his mama. So I knew boots on the ground was it for me. But you know what I noticed? A lot of motherfuckers only wanted to be there for the photo op, to say they were at a protest. So I stopped taking my fucking camera. This ain't a fucking photo shoot. This ain't a fucking MTV video. This ain't BET After Fucking Dark. What the fuck are y'all doing? So I completely stopped bringing any type of fucking photography equipment. This will not be a photo op if I'm heading the fucking rally. We finna get out here and fucking do something. Anything. Irritate the fuck out of these folks. Especially the goddamn police. We went out there and we put stickers all over the fucking city. Right? We protested, we marched, we laid in the front of the fucking police department. We yelled, we screamed. Huh? We did it all. Except for the black folks in the community. Because them same coons that was showing up for the photo op are the same coons that did not show up when I started getting loud and rowdy. When I put the cameras down, the black folks stopped coming. When I started getting loud and irritating the crackers, the black folks stopped coming. I look out at a sea of white kids. White kids. White kids was the following that I had when I left home. It wasn't good enough for me. If I'm fighting for my people, then my people need to be fighting with me. And I don't mind white people fighting this fight if that's what you're gonna do, but I ain't got time to lead you. Lead yourselves. I'm not your leader. I'm here to liberate black people first and foremost. So I need black people to wake the fuck up. But y'all ain't gonna do that on this app, are you? No. Y'all are gonna victimize, exploit, terrorize, especially black women on this app, especially black women that see through y'all on this app, that see through that fake ass "we protect black women." The majority of y'all screaming "we protect black women" treat black women like pure D fucking shit on this fucking app. And I caught on to that very quickly. I've only been on this app for a little over a year. But I caught on to a lot of y'all as soon as I got on here, didn't I? I speak consciously. Y'all were the first two coons I called out on this fucking app. So I know that right along with the racists I speak, you've been watching me